Where's that? When I am tired and thinking cold, I hide in my music, forget the day, dream of a girl I used to know. Close my eyes and she slipped away.
Driver Theory. Ladies and gentlemen, they will be back in just a few minutes with another song. We'd like you all to come start making your way under the tent and sit down. Make your way into the tent and sit down, and we're going to start with our pre-show.
My classroom is the past experience with centralized district facilities experienced damage to theater equipment that was repaired or replaced. We actually had the fund repair through a foundation account. Because we were never part of the team. and we work hard to make this work, and we know how to make this work. Truly a community partnership, too. Saddleback has a much better sound system than we have currently, and they graciously let us borrow it for our performing arts events. Saddleback often donates food drives to help stock CCA food pantry. Hi, I'm Janine Marquis. I'm the theater teacher at Crest Academy, and I want to begin by thanking the district for thinking outside of the box and allowing facilities management to be run locally on our campus through the foundation. My classroom is the Proscenium Theater, and as you might imagine, opening our theater to the outside use is difficult. Past experience with centralized district facilities management has been problematic. Experienced damage to theater equipment that was not repaired or replaced, and we actually had to fund repairs through our foundation account. Because we were never part of the team and facilities use actually cost our department money, we were reluctant to open our calendar for outside use. This all changed when the district asked the CCA Foundation to partner with Saddleback for weekly use of our theater, green room, and classroom spaces. The relationship is managed from right here on campus, and if we have a problem, we simply walk down the hall and talk to the foundation. We work together as a team, the foundation, Envision, and Saddleback. We trust the facilities team, foundation, admin, custodial. They all have our backs, and then we have theirs. We work hard to make this work, and we know how to make this work. Truly a community partnership, too. Saddleback has a much better sound system than we have currently, and they graciously let us borrow it for our performing arts events. Saddleback often donates teacher breakfasts on our first day back to campus in the fall. We've held food drives to help stock CCA food pantry. And they've done an overall fantastic job offering us a lot of help and assistance whenever we needed it, whether it was to help clean up space or to add storage when necessary. The improvements that we've made to maintain the Proscenium Theater are due to monies that we've earned through the Saddleback collaboration and other community partners. Our new $275,000 sound system has been funded through facilities partnerships. We host local dance companies, piano recitals, and multicultural performances from around the world. And these partnerships are in the true spirit of the Civic Center Act. Best of all, a small percentage of these funds go right into our theater budget, so we are less reliant on parent donations. Local facilities management helps our programs help themselves. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for keeping this innovative program alive.
The real question that needs to be asked, as well as answered, is what is it we can do that is unique, that is impactful, that we can be remembered for? At CCA, the friendships we build, connections we make, and the history we create is what makes us who we are. These experiences that nurture and inspire the human spirit within us, we don't wait for it to happen. We go out and make it happen. With minds that are already chasing their dreams, you could say we're animals chasing after success. Because it's people like him and people like her that are going to make their dreams a reality. Driven by the community around us, trust your instincts and remember where you came from, and then go somewhere completely new. And the best part is, we're just getting started. Be proud of us. Be bold. Be a Raven.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Oh my goodness, if you are already all checked in, please come and sit down. We're going to do a little something special. So this event is going to be streamed online, but right now it's just you and me, guys. It's just you and me. So I figured we'd do something a little fun. What do you think? If I could have everyone come sit down, is everybody registered? Does everybody know how to bid and donate? You just need to take out your phones and text CCAF to the number 71760. Cool? Everybody got it? Any questions? Now's the time I can actually answer you. All right, well, I thought we would do a fun little warm-up. My name's Anna. I'm going to be your MC, but I'm actually also a live auctioneer. And with 2020 and virtual events, I haven't been able to do very much of live auctioneering recently, so I thought that we would do a fun little item. So if everyone's registered, what I'm going to do is I'm going to auction off this piece of banana bread. We're going to start the bidding at $1. And the winner can just donate the amount that they bid. We'll use the honor system. You can donate that amount to CCA, and you will go home with this very beautiful, homemade by one of our foundation staff, Lorenda. You will go home with this beautiful nut-free banana bread. Does that sound good? So if you would like to bid, just raise your hand, and we're going to start the bidding off at $1. I'm looking for a $1 bidder in the front. I'm looking for a $2 bidder. I got a $1 bidder in the front. I'm looking for a $2 bidder. Now I'm going to go 3. I got a $3 bidder. I'm looking for a $4 bidder. To the lady in the back, I'm looking for 5. I got a $5 bidder. Now I'm going to go 6. Thanks, Tim. I got a $7 bidder. I'm looking for 8. I got a $7 bidder. $8 bidder. Now I'm going to go 9. I got a $9 bidder. How about 10? You want to come in at 10? $10 bidder. Now I'm going to go 11. I'm looking for an $11 bidder. I got a $10 bidder. I'm looking for 11. $11 for the banana bread. I got $11 bidder. I'm looking for 12. Do you want to come in at $12 bidder? Now I'm going to go 13. I'm looking for 14, ladies and gentlemen. I got a $13 bidder. Anybody in at 14? 13, and she's going home with the banana bread, and you get no baked goods. $14 bidder. I'm looking for 15. Do you want to come in at 15? $15 bidder. You go, Brooke. $15 bidder. I'm looking for 16. $16 bidder. Anybody want to come in at 17? $17 bidder. Now I'm going to go 18. I got a $17 bidder. Anybody in at 18? $18 bidder. Now I'm going to go 19. I'm looking for 19. Anybody want to come in? $19, and he's walking away with the banana bread. Anybody in at 20? $20. Oh, he just outbid himself. He clearly doesn't have good bidding strategy. I got a $20 bidder for the banana bread. Anybody in the back want to come in at 21? Otherwise, I got $20 going once, $20 going twice, and $21 at the last second, ladies and gentlemen. I got a $21 bidder. Do you want to come in at 22? We'll cut to the dramatic part. 21 going once, 21 going twice. Anybody at 22? 22, vamos, 22 at the last second, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why auctioning is so much fun. I got a $22 bidder. Do you want to show her up at 23? There's no nuts. No nuts. $23. Now I'm going to go 24. I got a $23 bidder. I'm looking for 24, ladies and gentlemen. 23 going once. 23 going twice. Come on, Brooke. $25 bidder to the lady on the phone. I love it. I got a $25 bidder. Would you like to come in at 26? 25 to the beautiful lady in the jacket. I'm looking for 26. I got 25 going once. 25 going twice. $30 bidder, ladies and gentlemen. We got big banana bread money. I got a $30 bidder. Anybody in at 31? I got $30 going once. He's got it for $30. You want to come in? She's on the phone. She's got a proxy bidder. Going twice. Sold, ladies and gentlemen, to Mr. Maltzman. Here you go, Jeffrey. Here's your banana bread. And I know you'll donate because I know where you live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have two gorgeous women next to me here, and they are our pump-up ladies, and I could not imagine two better pump-up ladies. I have Miss Teresa here looking absolutely stunning tonight. Let's give her a round of applause. And she's got a sign that says applause. Now, whenever they wave their signs, I want you guys to cheer. We want people at home to hear you guys, okay? So let's practice right now. Woo! Awesome. And then over to my left, I have the beautiful, the iconic, the legendary Profe Sanchez. Amazing. Profe Sanchez, actually, she's always got the best shoes. Yes. And Brooke, didn't you wear her shoes to prom? Yes, she did. Profe Sanchez loaned her shoes to a student for the prom. That's how above and beyond she goes. All right, so anytime you see that sign, I say, oh my gosh, you guys, we just got $1 million donation. You gotta cheer as loud as you possibly can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be starting the show in just a moment. In the meantime, please continue enjoying the pre-show. Is it driver's hearing? Is it driver's hearing? Yeah. Are we up now? Yes. Sorry. I didn't know if it was you guys doing it. That was a good job.
Testing.
Okay.
Test.
Are you guys ready?
Should I say? Yeah. Hi guys, we're the Driver Theory, and we're your pre-show. We're back.
We're back, and better than ever.
I know, I'm scared.
Where did that come from?
Just one? I think that's every other row. It's time.
Yeah. We're doing It's Time.
You said that you were spent, but now it's time to build from the bottom of the pit right to the top. Don't look back. Packing my bags and giving the academy a rain check. time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than it. I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am. Don't look back, turning to rags and giving the commodities a rain check. I don't ever want to let you down. I don't ever want to leave this town. 'Cause after all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than it. I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than that. I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am. This road never looked so lonely. This house doesn't burn down slowly. To ashes, to ashes. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than it. I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than it. I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're the Driver Theory.
We're the Driver Theory. Enjoy the gala, everybody.
Enjoy the gala.
They said no. Not quite yet. Do you want it? You're good. You're good. They're just going to strike everything. And I think they need a minute. I just looked and she said no. She told us to play one. No. For me to go on, I think they need to strike. I think they need a minute to strike. Do you know what I mean? To take everything off.
If everyone would like to please take your seats, the live show will be starting in about 5 minutes.
I don't know.
Because they told us one.
Hold on. I don't know. I don't actually know.
They said to clean up like once we're done.
Yeah, once we're done.
We still have another song.
No, you guys are going to be in the, you're done for the pre-show, in the regular show.
Okay. So we're just waiting till 6 to start
Okay.
the live.
Okay.
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 Thank you, Mommy.
real question that needs to be asked, as well as answered, is what is it we can do that is unique, that is impactful, that we can be remembered for? At CCA, the friendships we build, connections we make, these experiences that nurture and inspire the human spirit within us, we don't wait for it to happen. We go out and make it happen. With minds that are already chasing their dreams, you could say we're animals chasing after success. Because it's people like him and people like her that are going to make their dreams a reality. Driven by the community around us, trust your instincts and remember where you came from, and then go somewhere completely new. And the best part is, we're just getting started. Be proud of us. Be bold. Be a Raven.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing tonight? It's so good to see you in person. Give a round of applause if this is your first in-person event since 2020. All right, well, let me remind you the rules about being in an in-person event because we may have forgotten them. So make sure that you silence your cell phones, stay in your seat, and thank you for remaining in your seats and wearing your mask throughout the duration of the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not already, please text CCAF to 71760, ladies and gentlemen. Has everybody registered? Everybody know how to register? So you're going to text the letters CCAF to the text 71760, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, well, let's get started. So like I said, make sure those cell phones are silenced, and thank you for remaining in your seats for the duration of the show. My name is Anna, and I will be your MC and auctioneer this evening. And please welcome our first performers to the stage, Canyon Crest Academy students, Mila Bowman and Juliana Crowley.
Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome. Thank you, Anna. So this is a song that I wrote called St. James, and Juliana Crowley will be singing with me. It's about growing up and moving away from home. And as I get ready to graduate this year, I wrote it as a reflection and also a farewell to my childhood home and city of San Diego. So thank you guys for coming.
Be lonely in the second life. All the years stolen, just waiting to cast a line into a world I never knew I know. Oh, I'll travel that world just to know I had a home. All is forgiven, 'cause all stays the same. The heart of my city will know my name. How could a boy say goodbye when he never knew? The heart of that girl was the pride in her purple shoes.
much he chose to stay. When all is forgiven, 'cause all stays the same, the heart of her city will know her name. Who do you think you are? Who do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think you are? Who do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think you are? Who do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think you are? Who do you think? Who do you think? You feel like you're so much better for leaving. Woman of the wild, you can never come back. Don't you return to this place for no reason. Carry it all like the weight on your back. Like fire on the ocean and the love of St. James, the heart of my city knows my name. Thank you.
That was absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Mila.
Of course.
And can you just tell us a little bit about your experience here at CCA? You're in vocal conservatory?
Yeah, I am in vocal conservatory.
And have you loved it absolutely and completely?
Yeah, it's changed my life. I really have to thank, and especially the faculty, Ann Wadoff and Nate Jarrell and Amy Villanova have just changed my life. I've made so many breakthroughs with my voice and made friends along the way. It's been amazing.
And how has the CCA Foundation kind of shaped up in all that?
Well, glad that you asked, because the Canyon Crest Academy Foundation has made it possible for students like us to explore the arts at a much deeper level than would have otherwise been possible. And as a writer and performer, being a part of Envision Vocal Conservatory has completely changed my experience for the better for high school, and I'm so thankful to have the wonderful staff that allow me to make music and collaborate with other students like Juliana, and also the students who perform tonight. And I'd also like to thank you guys, all the parents whose donations have made that possible. So thank you guys all for coming.
Thank you. That was beautiful, Mila. Let's give a big round of applause for Mila. Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that a beautiful way to start off the evening? Now, Mila has been writing music since she was just 13 years old and will be studying music in Berlin, Germany next year. Congratulations, Mila. You will be missed, of course. And congratulations to all of the students of the class of 2021. Well, I've said it before and I've said it again. Good evening. How are we all doing? Thank you for joining us here in person or from home tonight. My name is Anna, and I am a former student of CCA from the class of 2015. I'm getting old now. I'm going to be your auctioneer and MC this evening. Now, this is the Canyon Crest Academy Foundation's very first ever hybrid gala and auction. Now, there's going to be a couple of firsts tonight. Tonight is our first televised gala using our brand new live stream studio with CCA students helping us out. And it's our first hybrid event with both an online and live audience. Now at CCA, we're not afraid to try new things. So we will be conducting the in-person and live stream events concurrently. which can be a little tricky. So what you're experiencing tonight is our students getting some real-world experience in brand new technology with hundreds of people watching. This is the CCA Foundation's mission statement in action, enriching the experience of every student every day. No pressure, CCA Cinema, no pressure, but this is a 5-camera live television shoot. So, but you know, in Envision we have a wonderful saying, it's probably gonna be fine. So, and let me tell you, it will be fine tonight because we are very lucky to have an expert in the live streaming world with us. Zach Hawley and his team are running the live stream and at the same time teaching our students how to produce a high-value, high-stakes live television show. Zach recently worked the Emmys, the Grammys, the Golden Globes, and the Academy Awards, and we are so fortunate to have him here with us tonight. Zach is actually a great example of what the CCA Foundation provides for your students, access to artists and experts in their fields, all made possible by your donations and the CCA Foundation's connections to talented professionals. Now, let's show our audience at home our live stream team. We are so happy to have an audience here tonight in person for one of the first times since the pandemic closed down the country in March of 2020, and things completely shifted to the ether. But everyone has adapted and even leaned into the creation of art in the virtual world. CCA's Theater Conservatory created a play with music to memorialize everything that was the year 2020. Now, I didn't know that I wanted it to be memorialized. I kind of wanted to forget it, but they did an absolutely iconic job. Blake McCarty and Ian Brandon, CCA Theater guest artists, based their original work on our conservatory students' imaginations and personal experiences. As you watch this, notice that not only are their voices synchronized, but there is also a little subtle virtual choreography. Stuck is a story about a coming of age in such unusual times. Let's enjoy the world premiere with a sneak peek of the title song performed by CCA Envision Theater Conservatory.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Da 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 da. Can you hear me?
I don't know what the problem could be.
Come on, are you there?
This doesn't work, I swear.
Can you hear me? Can't I just give
I can barely even feel my eyes.
To correct. Can you hear me? How is it so slow?
Like seriously, bro.
My mind is hear me. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Maybe class hasn't started, or my Wi-Fi departed. I guess I could go back to bed, or just sit here and stare ahead instead. I'm sitting here stuck, another day of bad luck, and it feels like my whole life is gonna suck, 'cause everyone is stuck. One whole year of saying yuck. I'm just so sick and tired of pretending to even give a da-da-da-da-da. I'm stuck, da-da-da-da-da-da. Can you hear me? I think you're muted. I got rebooted. Can you hear me?
If I scream,
Can you hear me? Did my crush log in? Why do I have 3 kids?
I don't wanna do it again.
Can you hear me? Somebody help me.
This
This is so much worse than I thought it would be. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Baby class hasn't started.
Baby class hasn't started.
My Wi-Fi departed. I guess I could go back to bed, or just sit here and stare ahead instead. I'm sitting here stuck, another day of bad luck, and it feels like my whole life is gonna suck, 'cause everyone's stuck. One one whole year of saying yuck. I'm just so sick and tired of pretending to even give a da-da-da-da-da. I'm stuck. Tomorrow is another day. I wish that I could run away from all learning's the worst.
I'm cursed.
I have no motivation. All I want is an epic vacation. I'm stuck, 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 I'm stuck, 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 I'm stuck, 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 stuck,
Well, I think that's probably the best way to sum up Zoom fatigue. Now, we want to give a huge thank you to Saddleback for donating the use of almost everything you see here tonight. As you saw in the pre-show video, the community partnership developed with Saddleback, as well as over 200 other local nonprofits and businesses, has been instrumental in funding so many things here at the school. We are so grateful to be able to use this stage, chairs, tent, and big LED wall behind me, all courtesy of Saddleback. And Saddleback even has provided us with some expert tech support this evening. Volunteering his time tonight is Edwin Wajojo, running sound and the LED screen. Thank you, Edwin. I know you went through a lot of sound checks today. Now, we have two other major sponsors to thank. First, our community partner and Raven Strong sponsor, Ingenious. Ingenious partners with the CCA Foundation to offer a wonderful STEM camp at CCA every summer. In addition to providing this wonderful enrichment to the community, they also hire many CCA students to work during the camp. We would also like to thank our Ravens Forever sponsor, the Village at Pacific Highlands Ranch. Thank you to Dan Curran and the PHR team for your support of CCA year after year. Now, this truly has been an unprecedented year. But boy, aren't you tired of the word unprecedented? Are we going to keep saying unprecedented? I don't think that unprecedented really describes the emotions of the past year, do you? Well, welcome to year 2 of what everyone agrees is an unprecedented, unparalleled, aberrant, incomparable, freakish anomaly of a year, where here at CCA, we are turning the page from the pandemic pandemonium and steadily moving forward with poise and purpose. And as we move slowly back to normal, we hope to make tonight a fantastic evening of entertainment while raising money for a great cause, the students of CCA. Now let me tell you what you will and what you will not be experiencing tonight. What you will not be seeing tonight is a traditional auction. So if you tuned in to hear something like this, I got a $100 bidder in the front, I'm looking for a $200 bidder in the back, I got a $300 bidder, I got a $1,000 bidder in the front, I'm looking for a $2,000, I'm not gonna go 3, you're gonna have to wait until next year. Tonight, whether you are watching live here at CCA or at home with an adult beverage, you will be participating completely through your phones. Using your phones, you can bid on auction items, a few of which we will be featuring during the show. You can also purchase opportunity drawing tickets to win an Apple Watch Series 6, Apple HomePod Mini, or brand new Apple Tags. Now, Apple Tags are like tiles, but they have a greater range and battery life. So you can put them on your keys, on your remote, on your husband, on your teenager. And when you lose one of those valuables, you will be able to locate them. Or if it's your husband, you can run from him enthusiastically. Now, finally, just like at a regular gala, you can raise your paddle to donate. We call this distance donating, and you will be able to do it on your phone via text to bid. Just text the letters CCAF to the number 71760. So when you're on your phone, that number goes in the top and the letters CCAF go in the text. Now, show of hands, has everybody registered in the audience? I love it. Anybody need help? Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? We can send somebody over to you right now if you need help. If you need help from home, just call our helpline at 858-350-0253. Once again, that's 858-350-0253. And again, text the letters CCAF to 71760 and you will get a link. Click the link and follow the directions from there. Every single person who registers receives a bidder number by 6/25 will automatically be entered to win a $100 gift certificate to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. No purchase necessary. You just got to do it by 6/25. What time is it now? Somebody tell me. 6:17. So you have 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Look at that. Mental math. That's CCA in action. Tonight, we are going to see some amazing performances by CCA's own students and alumni. And we are going to be opening up the CCA Vintage Video Vault a few times to enjoy some of our favorites. In a moment, we will hear from our next performer, a CCA alum from the class of 2017, Ethan Uno. Yeah, give it up for Ethan. Ethan was a standout athlete while in high school and went on to NYU, where he is finishing his final year as a music technology undergrad. Ethan is an up-and-coming pop hip-hop vocalist, songwriter, and producer. Ethan has been releasing his own original music since 2016, which he has mostly produced, recorded, and mixed in the comfort of his own home studio. He has landed some highly successful collaborations with EDM producers, such as his 2020 collaboration Nobody Knows, which has gained 200,000 plus streams on YouTube and Spotify. And he's had a 2020 collaboration, Born to Die, with Kuplex and Besomorph, which has reached over 1 million streams on Spotify. So before we hear Ethan, we want to share a short film with you. Let's take a peek into the sad, dystopian future of athletics at CCA without foundation and parent support. From CCA alum Jason Siegel and the CCA Vintage Video Vault, this is the story of Coach Chris.
This is a story about Coach Chris. Chris is about to find out what happens without the generous donations to the foundation.
Oh no.
Coach Chris is a high school sports coach, and he counts on the generous support of the parents. They allow more coaches to work at CCA than the district can provide. Without enough donations, Coach Chris could lose his job. But he plans to dream up a way to keep the program going.
The foundation pays for transportation because district rules state that we must travel by bus. This year we're going to stealth mode and using Sally's car. Now!
Go, go, go! Hurry up!
Not fast enough. Again! The balls that are purchased by the foundation are aerodynamic. But this year we're improvising. This is a good strength exercise for you, Sam. Now regulation balls will be a cinch. Try again, Sam. The foundation's general athletic account usually pays for the Rupert Awards, banquets, and those bodacious banners. I've always thought they were kind of big. So, tiny banners.
But Mr. C, what about a New Jersey? We hate these.
That's why I made these. I added this ambiguous ball so all sports would feel included. Thanks, Mom.
Coach Chris, what about swimming, cross country, track and field?
And wrestling, dear.
Since the foundation usually covers CIF and tournament fees, I'm here to barter with the commissioner. Ready, son? Bag him! Get out here! Get out here! Out, out, out!
Before this mess, he wanted to have a winning season. And now, he just wants a hug from his mom. Let's give Chris a second chance, shall we? This is when Chris realizes his only option is to fundraise.
I now realize that our only option is to fundraise. All donations are voluntary, and us coaches don't see the parents' names of those who've donated. Plus, it's tax deductible. Without the parent support, we can't have a sports team. Believe me, I tried. But this year, we're going to raise what we need and have a fantastic season.
This is a story about Coach Chris. Next year, Sam would shine as the varsity team captain and lead CCA to an undefeated season. Sally's kids received their much-deserved scholarships. And Coach Chris, along with the CCA Foundation, would go on to raise sufficient funds as CCA's athletics flourished once again.
Go Ravens! This is a good strength training exercise, Sam. If you wouldn't be too scared to hit it, it's a rock, not a ball. My God, son. Try again, Sam. Can you believe what I put up with? I guess we're gonna have to raise some more money for the Ravens. Any thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah. How's everybody feeling tonight? Hands up. Hands up. Yeah. Yeah. Say, I've been going through some changes. I stay moving undercover. Been praying that soon things smooth like some butter. It's been too long, way down in the gutters. Staying well connected, I keep moving with my brothers. Got 3 on a team now, so I don't need another. Getting no attention, but we still got each other. And we've been going hard, gotta go 11 summers. Every time I'm on the track, my competition shudders. No, they gon' try looking in, we gon' close the shutters. I be working smarter now, but I keep going dumber. I got my eyes on the prey like a hunter. When I'm with the guys, you know we keep it 100. I don't really mind, yeah, I know that they be judging. They intimidated when they see you up to something. I got my own sound and we started it from nothing. Give me some time and we gon' get this thing jumping, yeah. Yeah. Say I've been moving undercover. Been praying that soon things smooth like some butter. It's been too long, way down in the gutters. Smooth like some butter. And they gon' dodge me now, but pretty soon they'll love us. Yeah, they dodging, but she ain't heard the way that I be in the pocket. I'ma get this whole city heads nodding. No, we ain't never stopping, no. Yeah. I've been moving undercover. I've been praying that soon things smooth like some butter. It's been too long, way down in the gutters. Got me going like whoa, whoa, yeah. Thank you very much, CCA Foundation. Thank you for having me tonight. I see a lot of familiar faces in the crowd, and it feels good to be back here on campus. I was a graduate in a class of 2017. I'm just now graduating college. It is crazy to think how much time has flown by since my freshman year here at this school. And I remember this time when I was about 12 or 13 before I came here, seeing an article in the newspaper about the music program at CCA, and they put together an album or a mixtape full of music that, I mean, students like this made just all throughout the school, and they were distributing it throughout the school, and I was like, I knew I was interested in music, but I was just like, how do they do this? Like, how are they doing this at CCA? And I knew from that moment I had to go there. This was the lottery days. Luckily, I had a brother that went there, so I got in, and from the moment I stepped on campus, I was greeted by this overwhelming feeling of just welcomingness, and it was okay to be the unique, quirky, odd guy that I was, and it was okay for everyone to be the just person that you were meant to be and the person you wanted to become. And in your formative years, I can't even stress how important that is. I can't even stress it enough. And I'm so, so, so grateful that there is a culture of that here at this school. And thank you so much to the foundation for making that possible, for putting together the programs that they do. Thank you to the staff, the students, the admin, and thank you all for being here, because clearly you support that culture and you support that, that dream that us kids have, and you're changing lives one by one. So make some noise for yourselves just for being here tonight. Thank you. And without further ado, I'd love to introduce the president of the board of directors of the CCA Foundation. Everyone, video wary. Take it.
This is CCA. Performances such as this are the reason that we as a foundation are so passionate about supporting our remarkable students and graduates. We'll hear from more past and present students throughout the evening. Thank you, Ethan. You're amazing. Thank you all for joining us in person and in your homes. I'm honored to be the foundation president, and I feel a great responsibility to our graduates, our current and future students, and to their parents and our community to make sure that the foundation role is understood. I joined the foundation because I was blown away by the dedication, the creativity, and the passion of everyone associated with CCA. Our principal, Brett, the teachers, the faculty, our amazing Envision programs, and the coaches that have made us a known and sometimes feared athletic presence in San Diego. And all the staff, including our very own beloved Hector, who seems to be in 5 places at the same time, cheering on his students. So it's my privilege to be standing here representing the foundation, the board, and the staff, who go in above and beyond every day to ensure that our school enriches the experience of every student every day. Everyone associated with CCA has made us the #1 public school in California. And as a parent, I'm so thankful that my 3 children are part of this special Raven family. This past year has been challenging for all of us. The foundation is no exception. As a team, we're used to getting a lot done in partnership with the school. Over the years, with tremendous support from you all, we've been able to support and fund big ticket items such as new collaboration classrooms, theatre sound systems, and sculpture gardens. Generous support has also allowed us to fund the smaller items that enrich our students' daily experience. Things like supplemental teachers and staff and coaches, equipment and material for clubs, for classes, for teams. But then, on March 13th, 2020, everything stopped. And as a foundation, we questioned what we could achieve and how we could possibly enrich a learning experience when our students were at home and the school shut down. There was a long period of reflection, and we hit the pause button. And we thought about our role and our mission as a foundation. And then we got back to business. First, we set aside a generous fund to help teachers and coaches get creative and engaging students online. And then we made a very bold decision to fund a live studio, knowing that this technology would offer our students and our teachers cutting-edge ways of communicating in a future that blends in-person and virtual experiences. And we're using that equipment tonight. And when our students go back in the fall, they'll be learning and leveraging these specific tools. And that's what we're focused on today. We're looking toward a future that sees our students back on campus. And the foundation is ready to support the CCA teachers and staff as they think about how to enrich experiences in a school after a year away. What we fund in the future may look in some parts familiar, but in many ways that could be very different. So we need your support more than ever to meet those challenges of providing an excellent educational experience in a world that's still battling the pandemic. Our foundation couldn't function without you. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today, for attending this gala. We are so fortunate to have this school. So let's not take for granted what it means for our kids during the 4 years they're here, and as they go on to continue in their life's journey. Thank you all so much. Okay. So next we have another short film. This is really fun. And it really kind of brings to life, it exemplifies what it means with your funding and what it looks like with actually the complex world of school funding in California. So roll it.
Hi, my name is Jason Siegel, and I graduated from Chapman with a degree in film production in 2016, and I have a full-time job as a freelance filmmaker. I travel around the world making movies, and I love it. I owe my professional success to Crest Academy. There, I was supported by my teacher, Mark Rains, and the artists that he brought in, such as Destin Credden, director of Short Term 12 and The Glass Castle. They inspired me to tell stories from a place of vulnerability, and it was the Parents Foundation's support of these instructors that allowed me to thrive. But there's a misconception right now about our public school district that could prevent students from reaping the benefits that I did. See, my family's always been a part of my education. In elementary school, my mom brought in her artistic expertise by teaching drama classes. But 10 years later, when I was in high school, my mom was asked to donate more than her time.
As a single working mom, I couldn't really contribute to the school, but I am so appreciative of the parents that did, because they provided my son with an artistic education that I always dreamed of.
And since our district is public education, I assumed our state budget covered all of our expenses. But while the state gives every school the same amount to begin with, they allocate more funds to specific schools. The average high school receives this much more than we do. Our foundation raises this much. So, out of the 77 high school districts, ours is actually the lowest funded in the state. This leaves it to our families to make up the difference, and it makes me think of my mom. When I was young, my teacher told her, parents plus teachers equals success. She held me in the way that she could, but it's because of all our parents supporting the district together that's allowed me to be here now, turning the camera around and sharing my story with you.
Thank you so much, Vidya, and thank you to all of the board members of the CCA Foundation for volunteering their time, lots of their time, to help make CCA the special place that it is. Now, the CCA Foundation Board will be hosting a Zoom meet and greet at 5 p.m. on May 25th for any current, incoming CCA parent who wants to learn about the foundation, who they are, what they do, and how they can get involved. Now, there are a number of Foundation Board members in the audience tonight, and you can identify them by the lanyards they are wearing, but I'm going to embarrass you a little bit and ask you to stand up right now so we can give you a round of applause. Come on, stand up. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, they are happy to answer any questions about the foundation, and I believe most of them will be across the street at Flora, our Raven Strong sponsor, after the show tonight. Now, every year, the CCA Foundation creates an annual theme for the school calendar. This year's theme was My CCA Story, and it featured many of the alums who you are seeing here tonight. Next year's calendar theme is CCA by the numbers, which is inspired by two numbers in particular, the number 1 and the number 77. CCA was once again named the #1 high school in California by Niche. Yes. And once again, we are the 77th out of 77 high school districts in funding. First in performance, last in funding. Now, here are two more numbers that might surprise you. The district site budget, which is the amount allocated to be spent on each student per year. That amount is only $89 per student per school year. In an average school year, your donations allow the school to spend an extra $487 per student per year. Now, I see you all trying to do the math in your heads. We can't all be good at the mental math. We didn't all go to CCA. So I'll do it for you. The CCA Foundation contributes 5.5 times as much as to the site as the district does each year. That is an amazing statistic, and that is due to your donations. Your donations fund everything from paint to paper towels, from cameras to computers, from baseballs to badminton. And on their very last day on campus as a CCA student, our seniors will receive a diploma paid for by your donations. That is CCA by the numbers, and your donations are fundamental to the school funding formula. So once again, I'm going to say it again. If you haven't already, text the letter CCAF to 71760, because we are getting close to selecting the door prize winner. And everyone registered has a chance to win. No purchase necessary. The door prize winner must be here or watching to win. And remember, buy your tickets for the Apple Surprise Drawing featuring 3 separate items: a Series 6 Apple Watch, an Apple HomePod Mini, and those brand new Apple tags. You'll never lose your husband again. Tickets are $10 each, 20 for 3 tickets, or $50 for 10 tickets. Support your students and have a chance to walk away with a brand new Series 6 Apple Watch. But you have to get them quickly. The opportunity drawing will close in just about 20 minutes. Finally, let's talk about some auction items. There is something for everyone in our online auction this year. Small items, big items, and items you can only get right here. One of those items is 2 4-day tickets to the next Comic-Con. Comic-Con is back next year, and it is completely sold out. So if you don't have tickets, you can get them here tonight and only here tonight. Let's see, our Comic-Con bids are going well. Right now we have an $800 bid as our highest bidder to bidder number 294. So if you want those Comic-Con tickets, get your phones out and you better outbid quickly because we're running out of time. We also have date night for a year. Dads, how many of you kind of fudged Mother's Day? Well, this is your chance for redemption. 12 gift certificates for some local San Diego favorites, including International Smoke at One Paseo, Flora across the street at Pacific Highlands Ranch, and Piatti in La Jolla. We also have a GoPro, gift certificates to Warwick's, gift certificates to test prep classes, and our very own CCA teacher, Miss Marianne Tan, is offering a home-cooked crawfish etouffee dinner for 6 from her native New Orleans. She will deliver this to your home, which means you do not have to get out of your sweatpants. You can stay in those many pairs of sweatpants that I'm sure we've all coveted during COVID. She'll deliver it right to you, along with a French baguette, salad, wine, and julienne apple pie for dessert. Now, I personally took up crocheting during COVID, just like my grandma did, and I donated one of my own creations to the auction. This is a farmer's market bag that I made, and I put some goodies in it. I got a blanket, some cheese and crackers. CCA Foundation staff donated some baked goods. We've got some cookies in there and some blondies. We got some tea, and there's a bottle of wine that I purchased at Trader Joe's, so it's very fancy. Our next performer of the evening is Emily Laliotis. Emily graduated from CCA in 2014 and is an Americana singer-songwriter based in Los Angeles. Emily's mature and feminine voice captivates listeners. She is singing with the intelligence and soul of someone beyond her years. Her timeless, evocative vocals are supported by deft melodies and thoughtful, embodied lyrics. Her latest single, Higher Ground, is a product of its time. Conceived in isolation, reshaped by tender and collaborative hands, and recorded and released all remotely. It's got 2020 written all over it. But more than the process, the bright light that Higher Ground shines through the darkness is what honestly encapsulates the unprecedented time we live through, reminding us that waiting for the dawn is bearable if we wait on higher grounds. Now, I'm lucky to have had the opportunity to work with Emily when I was at CCA, and she was incredibly talented then, and we all knew that there were just absolutely great things in store for her. Ladies and gentlemen, from her CD, Higher Ground, along with the world premiere of her music video, let's give a big round of applause for Emily Laliotis.
On the other side of this story, there's a little light shining through. At the other end of the nightmare, morning makes its way to you. Morning makes its way to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was beautiful. That was absolutely amazing. I cry every time Emily sings, so I had to leave and then come back, because otherwise I would be like completely tear-stricken. But one of my favorite experiences at CCA was getting to work with you on Eurydice, which was a play that the CCA Theater Conservatory produced, and Emily wrote all of the music for it and performed every single night.
That was nuts.
It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. How long did it take you to write that?
You know, gosh, it was so many years ago. But it was really the collaborative process about it that made it so special. And wow, have we grown up or what, Anna?
We're so old now. I buy wine at Trader Joe's.
That's
it's
crazy.
wild. And you were in CCA Theater we were in CCA Theater Conservatory together.
That's true. That's true. I kind of dabbled in everything. I started in CCA Theater Conservatory, and then I kind of went to music and took a bunch of classes there, and Did a little bit of everything. Really got our money's worth, didn't we, Mom and Dad?
And you were amazing at theater and you were amazing at vocals. And did CCA kind of give you the opportunity to travel around and try everything you wanted? Did you feel like you got everything you could out of the programs?
Absolutely. Way more than I thought. Starting as a freshman, I thought I would be all theater all the time, forever and always. And what I loved about CCA, well, one of the many things was being pushed to try things outside of my comfort zone and grow in areas that I never would have expected. And now here I am.
So,
thank you.
Are you saying that the reason that you're a musician is because of the programs at CCA?
I think that's a really big part of it.
Wow, that's amazing. We would never have been blessed with her beautiful voice if it hadn't been for your generous donations.
You can give another young girl a beautiful voice like this one.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming out tonight and blessing us all. Let's hear it again for Emily Laliotis.
Thank you so much.
Well, you heard it here first. CCA made Emily Laliotis from your donations. So you know what you should do? You should donate more to make more beautiful voices like Emily Laliotis. Remember, you got to text CCAF to 71760 and call the number on your screen if you need any assistance. And bid high and bid often. Now it's time to announce the winner of the Ruth's Chris Door Prize. And the winner is paddle number 365, Danielle Neuendorf. Danielle, are you here? Raise your hand. She is not here tonight. She is watching at home. So Danielle, I hope you're home and celebrating with a glass of wine that you can take all the way to Ruth's Chris with your gift card. So please give a call to our helpline, 858-350-0253 to claim your prize. Now let's take a look at the thermometer and the leaderboard. It looks like we have a ton of donations coming in. We've got a donation from Julie Bronstein of $100. We've got Karen Coleman just donated $50. Drake Coker donated $2,000, and we have a $5,000 anonymous donor. You can donate throughout the evening, so keep those phones out and keep bidding and keep donating. Now, before we get to our next performer driver theory, let's hear from one of tonight's product sponsors, More. More is a product created in a CCA classroom. Wyatt Beale is in Mr. Baum's advanced business class. His group created a product called More. Wyatt, would you like to tell us about the class, your product, and what you learned in the creation of this product?
Sure thing. In advanced business, we created real companies from idea to raising capital to sourcing materials to marketing and selling. Personally, for me, it forced me to face my shyness and interact with people. Before this class, I would not be in front of an audience. It also gave me an opportunity to connect my volunteer work at the Community Resource Center in Encinitas with school. As I was taking donations at the resale store, I saw people struggling with their masks. Hence More, Masks on a Rope, a lanyard that keeps your mask handy and clean. Every sale donates 25% to the Community Resource Center, which provides help to those in need, especially survivors of domestic abuse. More is available at the Community Resource Resale Store and online. Even if masks aren't mandated, they are protective and required for public transit and at some stores, so people should have a convenient way to wear them. As one of our customers said, More gives me peace of mind to wear my mask when I want to. More also works with glasses, hats, and can hold your vaccination card. Everyone has a mask on a rope in their goodie bags tonight, too. I hope you enjoy your More. Thank you.
Is your mask not ready when you are? Have you or a loved one ever suffered from a saggy mask? Are you tired of dropping your mask on the dirty ground? With More, your problems are solved. Our lanyards keep your mask handy, clean, and secure. More, Mask on a Rope, is proud to support the Community Resource Center by donating a portion of each sale. To find out more, find us on Instagram at more_lanyards.
Ladies and gentlemen, from CCA's rock band class, please welcome Driver Theory, featuring Jess Maltzman, Emma Nastic, Juliana Crowley, Vikram Sandhu, Zach Friedman, and Jake Watkins.
Hi guys, thanks so much for being here. We're excited to perform for you. So
We'll be performing a song we wrote in rock band called Slower.
And our band was actually also formed in the rock band class. So donate to CCA Envision so we can have more classes like that and 4 more bands.
I don't even know you, but darling, you still got my heart beating out of my chest. Every time that I see you, I stop and stare. I know that I would never settle for less. Falling in love isn't a fairy tale, just like they say. Will I mess it up if I tell you I feel this way? I'm falling fast and you don't ever seem to move. I got these feelings and I really don't know what to do. Excuses I'm making, extra steps that I'm taking to get a little closer to you. My heart is racing, my hands are shaking. I look at you and I can't breathe. Why do I always have to fall in love so easily? It's like my heart is always trying to get the best of me. Maybe it's easier if I wait till I'm older, but my heart's beating fast and I don't wanna take it slower. I don't know you anymore, but love you used to be the only one who made my heart race. Every time that I see you, I wanna run to you, but I can't, and I feel my heart break. I'm breaking, I'm shaking. I look into your eyes and all I see is a stranger, but now I'm leaving. I'm done pleading. Take everything and watch me walk away. Why do I always have to fall in love so easily? It's like my heart is always trying to get the best of me. Maybe it's easier if I wait till I'm older, but my heart's beating fast and I don't wanna take it slower. Maybe it's easier if I wait till I'm older, but my heart's beating fast and I don't wanna take it slower. Where's that? I forgot how to trust, I forgot how to breathe. You took that all away from me. I forgot how to trust, I forgot how to breathe. You took that all away from me. I forgot how to trust, I forgot how to breathe. You took that all away from me. I forgot how to trust, I forgot how to breathe. You took that all away from me. Why do I always have to fall in love so easily? It's like my heart is always trying to get the best of me. Maybe it's easier if I wait till I'm older, but my heart's beating fast and I don't wanna take it slower. And I don't wanna take it slower.
Thank you, Driver Theory. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. You guys are way cooler than I was in high school, let me tell you. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to ask you guys to stay on the stage and help me with this next segment. In fact, let's have all of our students up. Our alumni, we've got Ethan and Emily, come on up, all of our students up. And this next video is from the CCA Vintage Video Vault. And it really illustrates what CCA is all about. It also happens to be one of my personal favorite memories from CCA. Only at CCA would we dismiss the entire school early for an all-campus sing-along in honor of the 40th anniversary of the Beatles coming to America and CCA's 10th birthday.
Sad song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin when you begin to make it better, 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 better.
Thanks, guys. That was awesome. It gives you a little taste of what it's like to be here at CCA. Good evening, and thank you so much for supporting CCA this evening. The video clip you guys just saw gives you a sense of what it feels like to be a Raven, and it goes to our very culture, and it's truly special. We're grateful every day for our students. As you can see, they're absolutely remarkable, past and present. To fully support the dreams and aspirations of our students, it takes all of us. Our gifted and caring teachers, some of them are here this evening, and they're so awesome. Our support staff, give them a hand, especially after this year. They are amazing. Our parents, we're so thankful you came out this evening, and those who are home. Our governing bodies, which include our District Board of Trustees, Superintendent, and Executive Team. And I'd like to recognize and thank our Interim Superintendent, Lucille Lynch, for being here this evening. We also have Trustee Michael Allman and Trustee Ty Humes. Thank you, guys. We really do have to take a second to thank our incredible foundation, Vidya. You did a remarkable job. Our all-volunteer parent board, Joanne Couvret, a small team that worked so hard to make it happen. Weren't sure that we could pull this off tonight, but you guys have done an amazing job. Our vision at CCA is that our students are creative, confident, and accepting, and I hope you see that this evening and every day. You can see this manifested tonight through the remarks and performances of our students, current and alums. And to make this happen, we need to emphasize words from our mission and values, especially critical when we try to do schooling during these very unique and challenging times. Words like empathy, compassion, and gratitude. And tonight's all about gratitude. Balance, sometimes hard to achieve during this pandemic. Innovation, something we've had to do every day when we come to school. Integrity, doing the right thing when there's a lot of stuff going on in our world. Creative risk-taking. Tonight was creative risk-taking, and I applaud you for that. And I think we can all relate to this: perseverance, determination, and resilience. Finally, collaboration, diversity, and curiosity. That's what it's about in terms of learning. Oh, there's this thing here, a value of weirdness, which for us means be your authentic self, and you know what? Have a good time doing it. To actualize these words into experiences for our students does require resources. We assume, based on where we live, in our high-quality schools and outstanding neighborhoods, that we do receive tons of funding. That isn't true. Funding, beyond the very basics, is based on demographics. We simply don't have the diverse demographics that yield extra funds to enrich the experience of our students. Thankfully, you guys, as our parent community, have historically filled that gap, and we're so thankful for that to make it happen for our students. In this way, it's very unique. Our schooling here is public, but it's like a hybrid public-private to make it happen. Your generous gifts go to benefit all students at CCA and help us to realize our big ideas for all of our students. We're so pleased our county is doing better, and so we're positioned to allow us to do more for our students as we complete this year and look forward to next year. We're super excited to honor our seniors. I've got a senior daughter, so I know what it feels like during these last couple of years. And we're happy to be able to offer in-person graduation ceremonies, not only for the class 21, but last year's class of 2022, which is really cool and supported by the foundation. I'd like to thank our foundation for making memorable events for our students, drive-through donuts. I did have 1 or 10 of those. They made these fortune cookies, and we got to put personal comments encouraging our students in them, and some of them won prizes. Surprise lawn signs, and then the upcoming senior night as well as graduation. So the future is bright here at CCA. We embrace it with your support, and we're just super thankful. So enjoy your evening. It's great to have you guys.
Thank you, Brett. Let's give it up for Principal Colleen, looking very dapper tonight with the bow tie. Well done. Thank you, Brett, and thank you, generous donors. Your generosity has already accomplished so much for the students at Canyon Crest Academy. Thanks to your donations in the past year, I'm gonna say it again, the live stream studio equipment that we are using here tonight, and the $275,000 brand new proscenium sound system. Now, this is the part of the evening where we would ask you to raise your paddle to make a donation directly to the school. Tonight, you will do that by clicking the donate button on your phone. You will see set donation amounts ranging from $100 to $10,000. And if you feel like a more creative number, say $2,021 in honor of the class of 2021, you can write in your own amount. In fact, we challenge you to be creative with your bids tonight. How about $1,997? That was the year I was born. Or any alumni out there? I see Connor Burgandy from the class of 2015. You can donate $20.15 in honor of your classmates, which also happens to be the price of a latte in Los Angeles, where I live. Now, we know some of you out there are thinking a big number. Well, here's a pretty big number. The CCA Foundation spends an average of $487 per student per year. That's over $1.2 million that we need to raise every single year. Here are some other numbers for you. $12,000. $12,000 is the cost for new innovative furniture in a single CCA classroom. We have 50 classrooms to finish, so let's just get it all done at once. $600,000. Anybody? If your credit card limit doesn't go that high, we are happy to take a check or donations from a donor-advised fund. So let's check out our Raise the Paddle. And if you feel free, take out your phones now. Donate an amount that means something to you. We've got Drake Coker with a $2,000 donation. We've got Jeffrey Maltzman. He donated $30 because he got banana bread and he stuck to his honor code and donated that $30. We've got Ty Humes with a $100 donation. Julie Bronstein with that $100 donation. Tao Liu for $100. Karen Coleman just donated $50. Remember, you can donate however much you're comfortable with, whatever amount means something to you. So we'll be keeping an eye on that thermometer for the rest of the night. But right now is the perfect time to introduce another unique auction item. Dinner with Principal Brett Colleen and his wife Claire at the home of CCA Foundation board member Nancy Coker. Now, let me tell you something about dinner at Nancy Coker's, because I'm so sorry, Mom, but Nancy is the best cook I have ever had the privilege of eating the food of, like seriously. I mean, okay, listen to a bit of last year's menu. The first course was seared scallop with tarragon cream. The fourth course, oh, did I mention that there are 6 courses plus appetizers and wine pairings, was glazed duck confit with olive relish and parsnip puree, and sauteed Brussels sprout leaves with lemon, shallot, pistachio. Oh, and by the way, the dessert, the 6th course, was my very favorite, almond panna cotta with amaretto, macerated cherries, and almond brittle. That's a mouthful to say and to eat. It is absolutely delicious. Now, this is an absolutely priceless evening for 6 plus the principal. And let me tell you something about his wife. If you think Principal Colleen is cool, she's twice as cool. So the dinner is going to be served by volunteers from the foundation board and staff. Remember, text CCAF to 71760 to bid. Now, tonight is all about raising money for students. So bid high and bid often and bid with abandon. Check out our student lunch package, and with Father's Day coming up, we've got box seats to see the Anaheim Angels play from the luxury of a box suite, which includes food and drink. You just gotta make that drive up to Anaheim. We've got baseball for maybe mom and dad. And we have an item for the kids. We've got Disneyland with Mr. Stiven. Is Mr. Stiven here tonight? Mr. Stiven, come on up. Do I get to call you Tim now?
Yes, you can. That's one of the privileges. It is, the alumni.
Well, tell us a little about your trip that you've been doing for like 20 years, right?
Yeah, well, actually, before I even came to CCA, I was doing this lecture about how Americans are identified and how Disney actually has the identification of what it is to be an American. And so instead of just doing this lecture, and the kids were saying, can we just go? And so when I came to CCA, when we had the auction, I was like, let's do this. Let's actually bring these kids there. And so I've been doing it for 14 years. And here's the last thing, is we just got back 2 weeks ago, because the kids who won last year have not been able to go. We just went. And it was amazing because it was just us. So, and then I'm going to say this again because my understanding is we're going to keep this going. So this is going to be a very special auction because this is not going to be, Disneyland is not going to be like this ever again. So this really is special. It's special to me because I'm able to take the students and we just have fun. As Mr. Clean said, and again, my motto is, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. So I'm doing a lecture that I do in my AP classes, but now I get to do it there. I mean, there couldn't be a better way of learning about American nationalism than there. And so that's why I'm doing this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And that item includes 4 park hopper tickets, and right now, only California residents can attend Disneyland. So you will seriously just be there on your own. Thank you so much, Tim. I'm so excited I get to call you that now. So the current bid on Mr. Stiven's Wild Ride is $500 to paddle number 398. So if you want that item, and it is a really special item, grab your phones and make sure to bid on it. Now it is time to announce the winners of our Apple Surprise Drawing. Our first winner of the Apple Tags is paddle number 371, Susie Monahan. Susie, are you here? Susie is not here, so give us a call to claim your prize. Next up, we have the mini Apple iHome. This goes to paddle number 448, Susie Leonard. Susie, congratulations! Woo! You're going home with an Apple Home Mini. Woo! Let's give it up for Susie. All right, and the big kahuna. We've got the Apple Watch going to paddle number 319, Thomas Klimsch. Thomas, are you here? No, he's not here, but I'm sure he's having a great time at home. So everyone in our audience has been so generous tonight, and we appreciate each and every contribution as it helps the Canyon Crest Academy Foundation support its mission to enrich the experience of every student every day. Now, on a personal note, I want to thank my CCA teachers and the Envision program. I was lucky enough to meet my mentor, live auctioneer Clint Bell, at the CCA Gala when I was just 18 years old. And now this is what I get to do for a living, and I get to travel all over the country as a professional auctioneer, and that is all because of the CCA program. So what I learned, oh, thank you. You can applaud for me. What I learned at CCA changed my life. And I know you, parents, teachers, community members, support students so generously with your time, your talent, and your treasure. And I'm looking at our thermometer right now. Just from donations, we have received $9,270. Let's give a big round of applause. There is still time to donate, ladies and gentlemen. The text to bid page will be open until 9 p.m. Thank you, and thank you to all of our performers tonight. Thank you to all of the donors. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Pacific Highlands Ranch Center, Ingenious, and of course, Saddleback of San Diego for this great set. We are going to close tonight with 2 final student performances. Here are Lexi Ellsbury and Joyce Lynn from Envision Conservatory of Dance. First up, Lexi Ellsbury.
I wanna be a lover, I wanna be a friend. I wish I could tell you I would last till the end. I'm in a blue haze, blue haze. I wanna be a preacher, I wanna be a king, and I wanna know why everything is is in a blue haze. A blue haze. My friends have all left me, way on the breeze. There's a crushing silence when our city sees. Like a fever, it grips me, like a lover it owes. Scared of getting older, scared of dying alone. I'm in a blue haze. A blue haze. I'm carried on the back of a wave of gloom. I told I'll see the shore again soon. I'm in a blue haze. A blue haze. I'm living in dark rooms, playing at God, staring at blank walls, pretending I'm not in a blue haze. Blue haze. My friends are all left me, way on the breeze. There's a crushing silence when our city sees. The fever, it grips me, like a lover it owes. Scared of getting older, scared of dying alone. I'm in a blue haze. A blue haze. Once in a while, I see myself no longer enchanted by the future or the past. I break the spell. Once in a while, it's crystal clear. The shadows, the light, even my scars overnight, they disappear. If every breath is sacred, God, I wanna breathe deep enough to feel something, deep enough to believe. Once in a while, it all sinks in. I try to keep my head above the water, God knows, but I can't swim. Negotiate the terms of this terminal life. I put up a fight. If every breath is sacred, God, I wanna breathe deep enough to feel something, deep enough to believe. Please show me how to breathe deep. Please show me how to breathe deep. If every breath is sacred, God, I wanna breathe deep enough to feel something, deep enough to believe.
That was beautiful. Thank you all again for coming to our in-person party or for watching at home. I just want to say right now we have $9,320 raised just from donations. So I'd love if we could get to $10,000. So keep an eye on that thermometer before everything closes at 9 p.m. Now we will see you again next year, and don't forget that you can still donate and bid until 9 p.m. I hope to see some of you across the street at Flora Bar and Kitchen. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Hey CCA.
Hi everybody.
My name's Nicolette Burton.
My name is Sam.
Brittany. Lauren.
Zach. Ryan. Leonard. Jason.
I live in Memphis, Tennessee.
Seattle, Washington.
Galesburg, Illinois. Los Angeles, California.
New York City.
I'm now in medical school in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
I'm a grad student in chemical biology at Strips Research.
Health economics researcher.
Horse racing TV analyst.
Police officer in training.
Filmmaker.
Circus performer.
Molecular biologist.
Engineer.
I run an advertising agency.
Cardiac nurse.
CCA's men's lacrosse coach.
And I graduated from CCA in 2010.
2011.
2012.
13.
2014.
15.
2016.
And today marks day 274 of my quarantine beard.
The most enriching experience I had at CCA was my senior thesis for dance conservatory.
The most enriching experience I had at CCA was playing clarinet in the band for 4 years.
Being part of the pit orchestra.
A cinema conservatory.
Getting to write, direct, and produce through theater conservatory.
This prepared me for the future by teaching me how important communication, self-expression, and authenticity are in building lasting relationships.
Amidst all the change that happened in high school, band was the one constant thing that I looked forward to every day.
Through that, I was hired to become a member of the pit orchestra for a professional production of The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
which ended up deciding my direction for the rest of my life.
I basically got to do my dream job when I was 17 years old.
At CCA, I got involved with the cross-country team and with Science Olympiad.
At CCA, I got involved in EVA Conservatory.
Soccer, volleyball, and ASB.
Improv and film. What inspired my curiosity about the mechanism of the human body and my passion for biology.
Learning how to work with other people who are alike and not alike me.
I now think unconventionally when researching in my field.
That's eventually what led me to apply to medical school.
And helping communities all around the world.
And want to become a physician.
And how to be patient, competitive.
Learned how to improvise in difficult situations.
And really strive for exactly what I want to do while staying true to myself.
The skills that I developed are still playing a huge role in my life today.
At CCA, I got involved in vocal conservatory.
Being a part of the baseball program and being the team captain.
Conservatory film program.
Comedy sports.
And theater conservatory.
Prepared me for the future by teaching me leadership and public speaking skills.
A couple of people can get together as a team and then implement creative thinking to make those ideas a reality.
Try things that are outside of my comfort zone.
Teamwork, hard work, perseverance.
The freedom and the ability to be myself and trust my authentic voice.
From that moment on, I haven't been able to envision myself doing anything else but perform.
It gave me a safety and a freedom to try and experiment with anything.
10 years down the line, I'm currently working with a few of the guys that I met in conservatory. But above everything else, I have a lot of great memories with a really good group of people.
Thank you to all of the donors who keep CCA one of a kind.
Thank you to all of the donors who keep CCA the wonderful, incredible, brilliant school that it is.
Stay authentic, CCA.
Stay creative.
Open-hearted.
Funky.
Ambitious.
Inspired.
Hilarious.
Collaborative. Stay bendy.
Stay weird, CCA.
And yes, Mom, I will go trim my beard.
Good evening, CCA. My name is Principal Brett Killeen, and our original plan, of course, was to gather for the Foundation Gala and enjoy food and entertainment. We're unable to do that, of course, but we're super excited that you joined us, and it's going to be my pleasure to show you some of the incredible things that your donations have made possible here at CCA. You may not realize it, but in addition to funding enrichment activities in Envision, academics, and athletics, we use your generous donations to fund infrastructure and facilities throughout our campus. From the way our students learn in the classroom with these new innovative furnishings, to spaces for where our students can eat lunch, to projects like our outdoor meditation sculpture garden where students can also have an expanded learning environment, to programs for social emotional well-being like with U School. Your support has even helped make our Raven community safer, such as these traffic barricades and repairs to our campus supervisor carts.
Hey guys, thanks for your support. Remember, everything goes to our students, so thank you so much. CCA students, hey guys, I miss you. I miss your smile, miss sports, miss doing traffic. So guys, hope to see you very soon, okay? Happy summer, big hugs for everybody. Thank you guys. Ta-da!
You funded upgrades to the proscenium, where your generous donations renovated our lobby, a new space for our robotics team, and you made it possible for us to rip out the carpet in the gym, and we're counting down the days when we can fill this space with our Ravens. We want to thank you for your generosity. Stay classy and be safe, CCA.
you.